This is my chocolate chip Medjool date banana bread. I just got it out of the oven and I left the room for a few minutes and my husband ate the end piece, so I'm gonna have a piece of it now. It looks absolutely delicious. So I'm just gonna give it a try on the end. That is so yummy. If you wanna learn how to make it, keep watching. Hi, welcome back to Cooking with Tacnas. My name's Heather, and today I'm going to be making chocolate chip date banana bread. So we got this box of Medjool dates from www.medjooldays.com, and they are 100% organically grown. I have a big old bowl of them right here so you can see what they look like. They are never rehydrated. They are taken directly off the tree and put into cold storage. And lots of grocery stores will take desiccated dates and rehydrate them. So that is never done with these. So I'm going to show you guys how to make this. It's really good. Dates are a wonderful alternative to sugar. They're really high in fiber as well. They're very good for you. So the first thing I'm gonna do is combine my wet ingredients. So you take a half a stick of butter, melted, combine it with a cup of sugar, and you cream that together. You can use a hand mixer if you want. This is super easy to mix up, so I just always use a spoon, no big deal. And then you're gonna take 2 lightly beaten eggs and mix that up. The oven is preheating at 350 degrees. Then I'm gonna come over here to my dry ingredients. So it's 2 cups of flour, regular all-purpose flour. You can also use bread flour. That has a little higher protein content in it. It is a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of baking powder, and a half a teaspoon of baking soda. And this might seem weird, but the dates, it's a 1/3 cup of chopped dates, is going to go into the flour mix because it actually will coat the dates and it'll help suspend it in the bread, which sounds weird. They won't come out floury tasting, but it helps keep them in the bread so that they don't sink to the bottom and then you just get this heavy date bottom, which is not what you want. So I'm gonna mix them up in here. They're really sticky and chewy, so you wanna kind of spread them out in here so you don't have one big date clump in the flour. All right, I'm just gonna give them a little coating. Then we're gonna mix the ingredients together. Pour the flour mix in, stir that up. Now this is where it starts getting a little tough because you have more dry ingredients than you have wet ingredients. So off here to the right, I have a half a cup of buttermilk, 2 smashed bananas, and we're also gonna put chocolate chips in it, and that's a cup of chocolate chips. I like to use dark chocolate because it tends to be less sweet, and banana bread's already pretty sweet, so this way you don't feel like you're getting a big giant sugar bomb. All right, so I'm gonna pour in the half cup of buttermilk. And you can use any kind of buttermilk you want, light, full fat, whatever you want. This is full fat buttermilk. I think it tastes better, so I always use that kind. I'm gonna put in the bananas. And it's really good to make the banana bread with really ripe bananas. You don't want them fresh off the shelf, really bright yellow. They don't mash as well, and I don't think they taste as good in banana bread, so make sure that your bananas are brown, not rotten, but several days ripened. Okay, that looks good. And then you want to just add the chocolate chips directly into the mix. That's our oven, it's preheated. I have a sprayed and floured pan. Banana bread can tend to stick to the bottom, and even when you let it cool and you turn it over to put out onto a tray, it can still stick and you end up kind of scooping off the entire bottom of it, which is no good. So you have to put your banana bread back together like a puzzle when that happens. I'm a stickler for using up all of the ingredients, so I have a spatula here. Banana bread tends to fall in the middle, so I always make a ravine down the middle of my banana bread to try to help it to bake more evenly. You're going to put it in the oven on 350 degrees for about 45 to 60 minutes. Depends on your elevation. What you want is a toothpick to go in the middle and come back out completely clean. That's when you know it's done. So we'll be back in 45 minutes to check on it.
Heather left the kitchen and the timer went off and the banana bread was ready, and I just had a bite. I stole the end piece. It is so absolutely delicious. It's better than the regular banana bread. The combination with the Medjool dates in it, which are sweet and they're chewy and gives it a great texture and flavor, and then the chocolate chips, it is just out of this world. She knocked it out of the park with this one.
I wanted to show you guys what this looks like. So, as I talked about when I was making it, the dates are kind of suspended inside of the loaf because they were coated in flour. So that really helps them, and it really adds a new dimension to the banana bread. So I know lots of people like to make it with walnuts. This gives it a nice chewy texture inside of the bread, and with the sweetness of the chocolate chips, it's just super delicious. So I hope that you enjoyed this. If you would like to buy these dates, please go to www.medjooldays.com and enter in the code MARK13388 to support our channel. So thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe, like, and ring that bell.